This is a quick look at the Lenovo Ideapad 510. It has an i5 processor running at 2.3 GHz, 8 GB of RAM, terabyte hard drive, and it does have a DVD drive, 15.6 screen, and runs Windows 10 Home. So it comes in quite small packaging, so it's really thin box. There's nothing in the way of sort of a backpack or case or anything. It's just this small fabric bag really, and then some minimal documentation just on how to set it up, connecting it to the power, and it comes out of some kind of shipping mode. That's all it really mentions. Oh, a little bit about the buttons. Power supply isn't huge. Like some of the power bricks you get, tiny little connector there, goes in the side, at the back there. Okay, give you a look around the edges. So you've got the LAN port in there, VGA connector, HDMI, USB 3, memory card slot, a couple of other USB ports on the other side, one standard speed and one USB 3. Nothing on the back. It's quite heavy. That's the DVD drive. The fan is around this area, and that's really noisy. And I'd watch for covering that up if you've got that on, on a softer surface. That will really cover those, the fan up there and the ventilation. So it's not coming out the side like it does on my work laptop, which is a ThinkPad with air vents on the side. So that's maybe something to watch out for. Okay, so it's the UK layout of keyboard. Interesting how the keys on here kind of clash with each other, and I might end up hitting page up rather than shift, which is way over there. But I think it would just take you a little bit of time to get used to. So I'll bang this on. The backlit keyboard's quite nice. I don't know if you can see it in that light. It took a little while on the initial setup, but now boots up relatively quickly, even with an older mechanical drive. It would probably benefit from an SSD. What you are getting is some kind of light bleed from the top corners when it's at full brightness. You can kind of see a small lighting from this corner, these corners where the LEDs are shining in. This is a typical kind of length of time it takes to boot in. And I can already hear that fan going, even though it's not really doing a lot, and I can hear the mechanical drive ticking away. Not the fastest laptop, but it's not super slow. For general web browsing, be fine. That backlight can get toggled on and off. It seems to remember between reboots what you set it to. It doesn't come with a load of crapware, so the only thing that I found on there that I didn't particularly want is the McAfee or some kind of drive locker thing for storing files in, so that's been removed, and the usual Office 365 promotional stuff which has also been removed, and we've got LibreOffice running on there. Trackpad's relatively responsive, individual buttons rather than it being a sort of an area on the trackpad to click. Just move that down so you can see it. So we've got individual buttons there. 2-finger press to get a right menu or right click. Doesn't seem to work on this touchpad. I couldn't find that in the config settings either, so I don't know if that's possible. But a single click with the left, with one finger works.